Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the homework 3 question. There are 2 questions in this homework. The first question is given us that x equals to k, and we want to calculate the probability with this equation bk, k minus 1 power of p, and k equals to 1 to infinity, and p is between 0 and 1. So there are 5 questions. Let's crack them step by step. The first question is asked about that to calculate the element of b if we want to make this is a mass function. So because we know that p is from 0 to 1, so we can know this equation. We learned them from high school, right? So the left side and the right side we know, and we can differentiate it with both sides corresponding to the p, and we can get this equation. So if we want to make this equation to be a mass function, we have to make sure that sum of k from 0 to infinity of this equation equals to 1. So we have to make sure that b satisfies this equation. So b is this equation. The second question is asked about the expectation of x. So we know that if we want to calculate the expectation of x, we have to multiply the k and the probability, and then we calculate the sum of them. So if we multiply k into this equation, we have to make use of the last equation we have differentiated. So we have to multiply k multiply p on both sides, and then we differentiate it again. So this time we can have k squared. So this meets the requirement of the expectation, and we so we can calculate the expectation of x based on this rule. So the same rule, we are asked about to calculate the expectation of x squared. So this time we can make use of this equation in the second question. We can multiply p at both sides again, so that we can get the k triple time. Yes. So this time we multiply p at both sides and differentiate it again the third time. So we can calculate the expectation of x squared. So the fourth question is asked about us to calculate the expectation of x squared minus expectation of x squared. So we can just make use of the answer of third question minus the answer of second equation square, so we can easily calculate the result. So the last question is giving us that p equals to 3 over 3, right? And wants us to calculate the conditional probability when x equals to k under the condition of x between 2 and 5. So we can use the conditional probability to calculate the result. Firstly, we know that we know the equation to calculate the probability, right? We know the p, and we just write it as polynomial. And then we know that we have to get the sum of k from 2 to 5. So we just write this equation. Then we calculate the polynomial is equals to this number, and the result can be written as this, and k equals to 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the first question. If you like my analysis, my voice, or me, please subscribe and thumb up. So that's all. I will upload the next video on the near future. Thank you.